been a lot of excitement in the air in these past few days. Lunar New Year is the biggest national holiday here in China, and for many people it was the first time in 3 years that they've been able to celebrate with their friends and families. This is a time of year where people gather for end-of-year parties, for big meals with their families, and on New Year's Eve there is this annual TV show called the New Year Gala on state television where there's hours and hours of singing and dancing and comedy acts. So this is what people do at this time of year here in China. Here in Beijing, the city has largely emptied out. A lot of city dwellers typically return to their hometowns in different counties and provinces in rural parts of China. And official statistics say that around 2 billion trips will be made between January 7th and February 15th this year. Now, this doesn't mean that everyone has completely forgotten about coronavirus. There are, of course, people who are still mourning the loss of their loved ones. There are people who say that they will be careful and limit interaction with the vulnerable or elderly members of their families. And there are even some people who say that they won't be traveling. I spoke to one woman here in Beijing who said that she'll be staying put in the city out of fears that her young child will catch COVID-19. This year's New Year festivities come just 6 weeks after that dramatic U-turn of China's zero COVID policy and that surge in infections that we've seen since.